If you're watching this show while you're driving, first of all, don't do that. And second, you may want to hold your breath for this.
Hey, we all love that new car smell, right? But according to a new study, that scent could be dangerous. Researchers found the smell carries in it dangerous carcinogens. The measured high levels of the cancer-causing particles in the air and dust inside cars, formaldehyde and benzene, are used by manufacturers in carpets and leather and paints in the cabin. And researchers say drivers with long commutes are likely the most at risk.
Oh, man, come on! Why are scientists such killjoys? I mean, just once, I'd like to hear about a new study that says something fun was good for you. But it's always like, oh, puppies give you gonorrhea. I mean, that's where I got mine from. But yes, apparently, new car smell is carcinogenic. Which luckily for me isn't a problem because I haven't been able to smell anything in months. Yeah, oh wait. And yeah, it really shouldn't come as a surprise that such an unnatural smell is bad for you. I mean, you'll never find something in a botanical garden that smells like a Kia Sorento. But please, we should be clear. The fact that something emits carcinogens does not mean that it causes cancer. The most dangerous thing about driving is still driving. I mean, think about it. Every single person you know has at some point in their life tripped while walking up the stairs. Everyone has. Now put that person in charge of a 4,000-pound piece of metal going 70 miles an hour. Well, that seems like a bigger problem than a smell that might make you sick in 30 years. Now, obviously, people who are driving old cars have nothing to worry about. Although their next visit to the doctor is going to be real uncomfortable. The good news is you do not have cancer. The bad news is you're a broke-ass bitch. Now, there are treatment options, but Lord knows you can't afford any of them, you broke bitch. Moving on from new car smells to the man who's still got that new president smell, Joseph Range Rover Biden. Biden has nominated one of the most diverse cabinets ever. It's got black people, women, Hispanics, Native Americans, and even child robots. But first, Biden's nominations have to be approved by the Senate. And one of Biden's lesser-known picks has run into some trouble over her itchy Twitter fingers.
Consideration of Neera Tanden to lead the Office of Management and Budget is now frankly in jeopardy after more senators have come out against her. Republicans Rob Portman of Ohio, Susan Collins of Maine, and Mitt Romney of Utah, all citing Tanden's past tweets criticizing Republicans. A Romney spokesperson called them mean tweets.
You wrote that Susan Collins is, quote, the worst, that Tom Cotton is a fraud, that vampires have more heart than Ted Cruz. You called Leader McConnell Moscow Mitch and Voldemort, and on and on. There are still 9 pages of tweets about Senator Ted Cruz, for example.
Read them! Read the tweets! Read every single one of those tweets! Look, I'm glad to see Melania's Be Best program is finally paying off, but if tweeting mean things about Ted Cruz disqualifies you from serving in government, well, there's not going to be anyone left to run the country. Even Mitch McConnell would be out in these streets like, Ted Cruz looks like Wolverine after a bad divorce. Send. I resign. It was worth it. Regardless, though, I will say it is really nice to see that Republican senators have finally figured out how to read mean tweets. Because just 6 months ago, whenever a reporter asked a Republican senator to comment on a Trump tweet, well then, they would say they hadn't seen it, and then jump out of a window, grab onto a ladder attached to a helicopter, and fly out of there. Now, Neera Tanden did apologize for her tweets, but I think that was her biggest mistake. If Donald Trump has taught us anything, it's that doubling down on being an asshole is how you earn Republicans' respect. She should have come into that hearing like, Senator, I never would have called you a sweaty bitch if I had known just how bad you smelled. You smelly-ass sweaty bitch. I vote to confirm. And finally, the coronavirus vaccine, aka Zoom's worst nightmare. For many people, the vaccine is still too hard to get, which is why some Floridians are really pissed off that their governor appears to be playing favorites.
The vaccine rollout in Florida surrounded a new controversy tonight.
Governor Ron DeSantis
is accused of playing politics with the coronavirus vaccine. A state COVID vaccination site popped up in a very wealthy, exclusive neighborhood, and many Florida residents want the governor to keep vaccine distribution fair. Listen to Governor DeSantis.
You know, I'll tell you what, I mean, I wouldn't be complaining. I'd be thankful that we're able to do it because you know what? We didn't need to do this at all. We saw a need. We want to get the numbers up for seniors.
He struck a deal with a Republican donor of his who had developed a largely white Republican community and a Republican elected official. He basically sent additional vaccine to Republican voters.
Okay, I know this sounds bad, but if you ask me, the most hardcore Republicans should be vaccinated first. Yeah, I said it. Because think about it. They're the ones going into bars without masks and feeding each other mouth to mouth like baby birds. If we vaccinate their asses, it'll stop them from infecting the rest of us. And look, I get that people are upset that DeSantis may have given preferential treatment to his supporters. But if that's true, can you blame the man? I mean, guys, if I got extra doses of the vaccine, I would also give them to my friends. Maybe the blame should be on all those poor black people who never made the effort to be friends with Governor Ron DeSantis. I mean, maybe if you people had taken the time to say hi, or ask him how he was doing, or donate $1 million to his campaign, maybe you wouldn't be in this situation.